Dylan Mulvaney is really, really excited because Dylan just got a new passport, and this was quite something.
What I have been working with. Hello? Hello? Just got my new passport. Let's see. Show me an F for female. Show me an F for female. F for female. Woohoo! And I look pretty good. Honestly, oh my God. This is the biggest weight lifted off my shoulders. And I could cry happy tears. But mostly, I would like to thank the US government for allowing me to do this. And to all those people that call me a man, well, you can take that up with the Department of Social Security because my passport says otherwise. Love ya.
Okay, good for you. You know what? Let's leave all the political stuff aside. Let's leave all the feelings about gender dysphoria or pronouns or let's leave it aside for a minute. And let's just actually talk about the fact that one can get a passport with an M or F. And I would just say, well, then why do we have an M or F, period? Why do I have to say that I have brown hair? Why do I have to say that I have green eyes? Why is that necessary? If in fact, as Dylan just explained, you can just change it. Now, granted, Dylan may have gotten an operation. I don't know. There's hormone treatment, etc. Again, let's leave it aside for just a minute, because if I decide to dress like a guy, will the U.S. Department of will the U.S. State Department actually be willing to just accept that? I think that's the kind of the question here from a national security standpoint. Can you really do that? This is really, I think, testing some uncharted waters. And I would just say, what's the point in the darn passport? Really, why are we checking off M or F for anyone? Maybe that's where they want to go with this, right? We just won't have genders anymore. Is that what the whole Latinx thing is about? That one just gets me, because you know what? If you actually speak a foreign language, which I do, I speak several, and Romance languages at that, you would learn that, you know what? There are certain things that have masculine and feminine pronouns. And unless you're going to rewrite the whole language, you're stuck with it, guys. Now, granted, in Mandarin, right, in China, they actually don't really get into the he, she thing a whole lot. It's really, by the way, just not an issue. If you talk to people in China, they're kind of like, why is America so obsessed over this he, she thing? But they just kind of accept it and they move on. But here, we have to make such a big deal, just like we have to make a big deal out of the color of everybody's skin and whether they're male or female and whether they identify as male or female. Heck, what was it, 200 different genders you could actually identify as, according to the BBC's HR department? At least in China, I can't believe I'm defending them, but in China, they actually don't have any of this nonsense, because you're male or female, period. And they don't really have a bunch of labels for it. I mean, we're really into labels here, right? Really, really into labels. But so long as we're into them, should they mean something? Anything? Why bother filling out the passport form with your age and your gender and your hair color if none of it matters? In all seriousness. I mean, hey, could I say I'm 65 and get Social Security tomorrow? Maybe there are days that I feel like I want to be 65 and deserve Social Security tomorrow. You understand how messed up this is? And that little number by this social medium phenomenon, who, by the way, single-handedly took down beer sales to the lowest level in 24 years, that little number really kind of explains it all. Hey, make sure, if you haven't, go and subscribe to the show. Make sure that you like this, share this, do all that great stuff. I'm counting on you guys. I'm counting on you. So share, subscribe, like, and I'll see you back here.